Pleasant morning, everyone. This is Juana Canubas, representing my research study titled sa itong kanong pinutan na
Araw daw na, ayun eh, araw daw sa laptop.
Alright, so this is the quarter one. So N nato is 50.
my research study titled Implications of Improper Waste Disposal Management Practices within the School Campus of Inawasan Provincial Community High School. Well, I choose this topic because this topic really gets my interest and I also passionate about it. I also choose this topic because it's current and relevant in our society or in our community. I specifically choose this topic because I want to contribute towards creating a sustainable solution for this problem. So my introduction is solid waste generation is continually growing problems at global, regional, and local levels. Well, improper waste garbages is one of the existing problems and the biggest environmental issues here in the Philippines facing right now. Well, it causes bigger problems that can affect not just only for the environment but also to the health and life of people. Then, the related issue in the project is the worldwide problem in the pollution in air and land. So, in air pollution, and where the problems in air pollution are burning trashes that can result in releasing too much greenhouse gases that have been released. Well, also in the land pollution is that if we don't have a fertility of the soil that can be used for planting plants or trees, that because of chemicals that already kill the fertility of the soil due to the harmful chemicals that comes from the garbages, the world will suffer from lack of filtered soil. So most of the students of Inawasan Provincial Community High School incinerate. So for me, this way of disposal is not eco-friendly and can affect the school campus itself, and the students can inhale the emission of smoke. This way of disposal also can lead a number of diseases, especially respiratory diseases, just like asthma, bronchitis, and emphysema. So this way of disposal contributes to worldwide. So this situation is currently evident in the whole world. So these problems should be managed because it causes global warming and climate change that can harm people to the future generation. So in this study, the researchers aims to create a solution for the main problem that the researchers found out. But anyway, guys, is solid waste is known as non-biodegradable. Solid waste are those organic and inorganic waste materials produced by the various activity of the society. While improper waste disposal of solid waste pollutes all the vital components of living environment, either in air, land, or water at a global levels. So, the significance of my study are school students, SSG officers, parents, and future researchers, wherein school head is personal as their references or their guide when creating a program concerned about improper waste disposal. And also to the students will help the students to have a deeper knowledge or deeper understanding to the programs that the teachers, are making. And next is also to the SSG officers. Will help them implementing projects and how to persuade their fellow students regarding improper waste disposal, because since they are one of the leader of their school campus, there might be chance that this my research study would be benefits also to those SSG officers. And also next is to the parents. Yes, because parents is the first mother, but and also the second mother is teacher. So it is also very important to the parents that will help them to have an idea on how to discipline their children. On how to discipline their children, because if the parents know how to discipline their children at home, there might be chance that their disciplinary on at home with ma school. Next is to the future researchers will benefit and help the future researcher as their guide. The study can also open in development of the study. So lastly, the future researchers, there might be chance that my research study would be really become will serve them as a related study or related literatures that they are conducting the same topic about improper waste disposal. So my problem statement, this is some reasons why I conduct this study, because these problems that I need to be addressed. So who are the respondents of the study, and what are the effects of improper waste disposal of the school campus of IPSHS? And next, of course, if there's an effect of improper waste disposal, of course, there's a solutions that need to be taken to prevent improper waste disposal. So, my research study is focusing on this statement of the problem. So, research procedure. So before the study was conducted, researcher asked permission to the respective advisor of respondents if they are allowing the researcher to let their students answer the question. The respondents were selected through random sampling tree. Then how could I get my respondents? So in this case, before I conduct a study is I get the all names of each grade level of senior high school. Before that, after that, I put it in a paper, in a small paper, and gilukot ko siya dayon di kung sa random sampling lottery. Then next is my respondents. The respondents of the study are composed of 30 learners of Inawasan Provincial Community High School, grade 11 and grade 12 school year 2022 and 2023. So I choose grade 11 and grade 12 because they are more likely to have a knowledge about improper waste disposal, because they are older than younger to junior high school. And then here's my research environment. So this study will take place at Inawasan Provincial Community High School, Buhod, Inawasan, Pamplona, Negros Oriental. So this is just like my environment, because parang is easy siyang himuon pag naara siya doon diris kung asa ko ga school. And then here's my questionnaire. So my questionnaire includes effects of improper waste disposal, which is nagkuha siya ato akong statement of the problem. So the effects of improper waste disposal are the environment, unpleasant odor, students are prone to injury and diseases, and unattractive appearance and increase the transmission of diseases. And if there's an effect, as what I said lastly, is there's also a solutions. So here's my questionnaire and my second thing, like actions to be taken. Okay, so first is segregate the waste in 3 sections, and then evaluate the reuse and recycling program. Teach about personal eco-responsibility. Determine locations or criteria for waste management sites. And lastly, is applying more bins in school. So So that's why I have a questionnaire. So there, after I gathered, I collect all the questionnaires. So ako na siyang gi-kwan sa data bank. So nanay result. So here's the result. So first, the distribution of respondents per grade level. So grade 11 and grade 10. So this table 1 represents the distribution of respondents where the target population consisted of grade 11 and grade 12 students of senior high school within the school campus of Inawasan Provincial Community High School. So each grade level got 15 respondents, and the same percentage is 53.32 and also. So where did I get the percentile? So 8 divided by 15 and times 100 is equal to 53.33. And the same on also to the male. As you can see, female is more than male because as I think the female is mostly one of the responsible about garbages. So that's why there's 8 learners in grade level and grade 11 female and also to the grade 12. And then, so the total of 100% population with the number of 30 respondents. Senior high schools were the target respondents. Hence, were more likely to have knowledge about improper waste disposal management practices. Next is table. So here's the result of my questionnaire. Survey questionnaire. Effects of improper waste disposal. As shown in the table, it was all about the effects of improper waste disposal within the school campus of IPCHS. It was proven that the result is the third rank is an attractive appearance, which is within men 3.46 often, and then second is the unpleasant odor, which is within men 3.6 verbal description often, and the top one is the dirty environment, which is within men 4.33 verbal description often. So those are 3 rank about effects of improper waste disposal based on my survey. Next is the solution. Solution of improper waste disposal. So this is things or butang angay na to posibleng maka-prevent sa improper waste disposal. So, based on my survey, teach about personal eco-responsibility is one of the top 3 within men 4.1 often. Next is also to evaluate the reuse and recycling program, which is within men 4.133 verbal description often. And top 1 is to segregate the waste in 3 sections: non-biodegradable, biodegradable, and hazardous. Which is within men 4.3 verbal description of waste. So my third, the establishment of implications in proper waste disposal of IPCHS. The following conclusions have been realized. Today, the researchers find out that the students of IPCHS had encountered different effects of improper waste disposal. These are dirty environment, unpleasant odor, and unattractive appearance. The average within mean 3.5846 verbal description of it. So the solution here is and how they should cope up the improper waste disposal. The actions they need to be taken is to first segregate the waste in 3 sections. Evaluate the reuse and recycling program and teach about personal eco-responsibility with the average weighted mean 4.06 verbal description. So it is critical that to educate and encourage them in a practice recycle, reuse, reduce, instead of producing waste. So the behavior of generating garbage is also dangerous, not just for today's generation, but also for the future generations. Okay. So what I recommendation, here's my recommendation. The school could think of other ways of minimizing solid waste through recycling and reusing. So it's much better that the school campus could think other ways on how they minimize the solid waste, especially the non-biodegradable, and recycling and reusing. Next is educate the students about sustainable waste management practices in order for them to have a deeper knowledge. We just not only just educate them on how to respect but also on how to take care of our environment. It is very also important for them so that this problem should not be increases. Okay, next is encourage people to join or encourage students to join seminars and trainings related to effective management of solid waste. We just not encourage the students to study well, to study in any projects to have a higher grades, but also to our environment, to our school campus, to our second home. We need to also to encourage our students like that. Next is awareness among individuals, especially the students, regarding waste handling, reduction, and treatment. So we are not just aware the students about fire drill, earthquake, but also we need also to give awareness of our students about improper waste disposal because our school campus again is our second home. Okay, next is impose strict policies on segregating waste disposal in school. So, even though we're conducting any kind of programs or trainings or any kind, but if the school campus cannot strict their students, they are just pasadaan lang na wala strict policies. There's might chance that this problem cannot be resolved or it is remain problem to our school campus. Okay, so that's all.
Kasi ako sa nalang. What limitations did you encounter while doing with your sample? Or while working with your sample? What limitations or obstacles ba naman? Obstacles did you encounter?
When the time the students are not willing to answer the questionnaire, especially they are busy with their any kind of activity or if there's a time that I give a questionnaire forms, but the students is busy. That's my limitations to give them to gather the data.
On my end, very well. I already have one. So since you are into segregation, proper waste disposal, and you said that system getting then it matches your interest as a student. So as a student, di ba ika senior high, kay mas well-oriented na sila how to segregate. Okay. So as a senior high student, how will you help in your own simple ways on the proper waste disposal of our school? Especially kapag inuhog sa ato ang public.
Okay. Thank you for that wonderful questions. So because
About fiesta, Miss Squad, inawasan.
so because of among room is dool gid sa garbage disposal nato is syempre we as a students, as a senior high school students, we are the one who preside on how we segregate the waste. Kana yes, we're burning trashes. So, wala man tayo mahimo kung atong makuan diri is burning trashes man gyud ang madali. So, pag magdaghan ng basura dito is amo na siyang dauban as a senior school students kay duol baya. So pag na mga basura, syempre ganina nasa ko nakitang basura sa grade 7, bisag daghan kayong nangagi, wadyo sila kita sa basurahan na yabo na hugaw na kita pero ako rin siyang gikuha kay ako research studies about improper waste disposal para ma-prove na ko nga ang senior high school is nagi siya yung knowledge about anong improper waste disposal. Kabalo siya mo kung sa mga solution para malikayan ang improper waste disposal management practices.
Back out naman si sir.
Very good.
Very good, Joanna. Well, really, wala na ko'y question kay advisor, ma'am.
Ay, wala man.
Okay na, wala na yung question.
Amay na lang.
Wala na yung question, guys. Wala na, yay! Congratulations, Joanna. Good job.